You can drive a truck, but you're not a truck driver. And there's a lot of things that, like say for Wiley Sanders. Wiley Sanders is a great program because there are certain things. I wish I could, but I mean, there's certain things that I can't simulate at a school.
That's correct. That's why
I need to give them over to you and
and
say,
that's
"Here you
what-
go, man, go."
and that's what I tell people when I'm in a school. You've seen me at your school. When I go 10 weeks,
Yes,
everybody like, I've been here 4 weeks. But they don't realize
there's so much
How
for
much
them.
they gain.
so much that
Yeah.
you can learn in those 10 weeks. So many situations, like you just said,
Yeah.
that you can't create.
Weather
Exactly.
conditions.
Weather condition, you
And the
can't.
hardest thing to teach is forethought. Forethought, because it's not going to stop on a dime like a car. It's
No.
not going to turn like a car. It's not going to accelerate like a car. And you got to be conscious of that fact of how much you're calling. You come down a hill and you see a light, and it's green. You don't know if it's a fresh green or a stale green. And then you see a car on the side and you say, okay, he's already pulled up. He's tripped that light. I mean, you got to think about this stuff.
Yeah.
And the best way to do that, you can explain it all you want, but the best way to do it is just to jump in there and go for it. But you need a mentor with you.
Yeah, I've been teaching my daughter how to drive, and she had cheerleader practice yesterday. And this was the first she ever drove. She drove from our house to Goshen. Got scared a couple of times, but I did not want to panic her.
Right.
And it made me think, because I was thinking about you was coming here today. It made me think. I said, this is just a little Toyota. Worst can happen, I can grab it and hold it till I get it stopped. But a big truck, that's not the situation, is it? That's not the
No.
situation. So that's why you guys are so important. That's why I wanted you guys to come here. People ask me, well, why are you getting to schools? Because I get asked questions that I can't tell you. I can't tell you. Because I know you guys, you start with people that have never drove before.
Exactly.
Some that haven't even shifted before.
Never shifted before. And I
Yeah.
imagine that's a task within itself.
See,
Actually, it's better in my opinion. They don't have any bad habits. Like with a regular car, speed shifting, it's not the same when shifting a bigger truck.
Yeah.
I imagine, I know. You
They're
know,
surprised that the clutch has a brake in it.
you talk about shifting it, and I'm so glad you guys are still teaching shifting, but I'm telling you, we are. We're working toward it. But the automatic is taking over.
I know.
It's taking
know.
over. It's taking over. We actually have guys that drive for us that they call automatic restricted. But you've seen me at your school, and I suggest to everybody don't do that. Don't do that. But I can faintly see that it's taking over. Gonna put you on the spot here. When you look at automatics and you look at manual, what is your feeling about that? I told you I was gonna put you on the
You
spot.
put me on the spot.
I'd still,
Let me go with you.
I'd still, no matter what, go for the stick shift. Because let's say you're out on the road, God forbid your truck breaks down, they bring you out a relief. If you have just the automatic restriction, here comes a stick shift truck, you're kind of up a creek.
We had that to happen.
Yeah. So you had to call like a
Well,
rental
we had to
place and
swap it
give
out.
you-
It was a slip in the paperwork. We was talking about that this morning. That is my thing with that. And then anything that I'm a part of, I want to know more about it. Scott works here in the production room. I'm always calling and asking him questions. Because I want to know what I'm doing. I want to know what I'm doing. And I tell people, if you're going to learn how to drive a truck, learn how to drive the truck. The whole truck. Learn how to do all of it. Learn how to do all of it. I love schools that have just not laid the automatic down. I mean, have just not laid the manual down. Just say, okay, this is what we do. I noticed something else when I was down there with you. Your connection with your students. I saw you and a lady that was talking. She had actually been, I'm not going to dare call another school. I wouldn't dare do that. I wouldn't do you like that. But she had actually went to a school and didn't get what she thought she needed.
Yes.
And she come to you and I saw you was real accommodating. Does that happen a lot?
Oh yes, yeah, that happens quite a bit. I mean, we'll take people at any stage, and my goal is to bring their dreams to make them come true. That's just it.
Okay.
I mean, we've got a whole array of people. some people are book learners, some
Mhm.
people are visual learners, some people are hands-on learners.
Mhm.
But we try to keep them more on a one-to-one basis with these people. So because if I taught you a certain way, he may not catch on, but I'll teach him a different way than I would you. But the main
Each individual.
exactly. And there's people that just had a B and want to go to an A. There's people that went to another school and weren't happy and came to us, and we took over from there to find out exactly how much they do and do not know, and just
Now, when a person, say if I've been, you say your program is 4 weeks.
yes, sir.
If I've been 2 weeks at another school, you don't count that. And when I start with you, I'm starting at 4 weeks. Or how do you do that?
It depends on your level. It
On
depends
my
on your
level.
level because it's not like on a time limit. If you go the full 4 weeks and you're not still 100% in your heart and in your mind that you feel confident, I'm not gonna say time's up.
Now,
You stay as long as you want.
let me ask you another
I just
question.
want to make sure you're safe.
What if my 4 weeks are up
hmm
and you feel I just ain't got it? You've worked with me. You feel I can get it, but right now it's my 4 weeks is up,
Well, you
and I don't have it. What do you do?
You've got to have the drive. If you tell me you want to keep going and you want to drive for it,
But you want
That
you're
inner
gonna
drive?
you're gonna tell me that I need to stay.
I would suggest it. Yes,
Okay.
most definitely.
I have people ask me all the time, these questions, and that's why I'm asking you, because that's what Truck Talk with Wallace Sanders is all about. Finding out stuff about trucking and industry. If you got it, I like to say, if you got it, a truck bought it.
Oh yeah.
If you got it, a truck bought it. I don't care what it is. If you
Oh,
got
yeah.
it, sometime or another it was on a truck. And you guys keep the industry going. People don't realize that.
Yeah.
It used to be a time you and Cousin Joe could get in the truck and Cousin Joe would teach you a little thing and
Yep. The way you
you
go.
meet away you go. But the laws, there's so many stuff about this logging
Yeah.
and things that you really, and I'm not trying to put you on a pedestal. Well, I am putting you on a pedestal.
Well, they are.
You've got to have a school. You've got to
You've
go
got
to a
to.
school.
Yeah.
If you never did this before, and if you don't have a CDL,
Yeah.
it's nowhere around.
And those log books, everything, all of that is geared for the safety too. So you don't outrun yourself. You wear yourself out. Sleep deprivation. I mean, there's a lot of things. I mean, it's a safety issue as well.
Yeah.
But you were right. You were talking about how everything moves by truck.
Yes, sir.
This phone right here, that book, that cup, everything in here has been on a truck at one time.
And that's why when guys ask me, everybody, I'm one of them. My sister works at Troy University. She's a doctor over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud for her.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do it.
No, no, no.
But I
couldn't
drove
either.
a truck and I made a decent living and I'm
Yeah.
satisfied with it. Everybody is not. To me, I tell people, I tell a lot of young guys this, guys I work out with in the gym, guys that I see that maybe, not trying to do nothing constructive. I'll just say it like that. I said, man, y'all looking to go into a school and getting your CDL.
Yeah.
Because a man can get his CDL. He can come to work with us and make $80,000 a year and be lazy.
Yeah.
Because really I'm talking to people that are lazy sometimes. So I say you can be lazy and do that.
I saw something on Facebook. It had a picture of a guy driving down the road in a truck,
Mhm.
looking out the hood, and you get to see the view. And it says, when I was in school, my teacher said I would never amount to anything just staring out a window. And then the bottom it says, boy, was she wrong. I'm gonna have that blown up and put in my.
He said, boy,
Yeah.
was she wrong.
Boy, was she ever wrong.
You talk about the trucking industry, and I want to make sure you guys know that we appreciate what y'all doing. I've been there, and I wouldn't say this.
Well, I appreciate you.
I know the
having
man
me.
upstairs is listening at me.
Yes,
I wouldn't
sir.
say this if I didn't mean it. When I come to your school, you always treat me with great hospitality, but most of the time I listen. And I be listening how y'all be talking to them, and I can tell that you want these guys to be successful.
Yes,
But
sir.
I love
main goal.
the SAFE.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, my safety man stays on me about making sure these people know we deal with safety. Make sure they know
Yes.
they can't have all these tickets.
Yes.
Make sure they know if they do, I won't harm. Safety, because that is a big piece of equipment
Mm-hmm.
and could hurt a lot of people. So when you got people like you guys that have a school that's open, and the first thing you say, "Hey, guy, I want you to be safe,"
Yeah.
that makes me feel good.
Yes.
If I'm looking through my application and
And
he
the more-
says Davis, I know you.
Yeah.
I can call you.
Yep.
I can call you and say, "Hey, look, what about
Yep.
my man? You can tell me," you know, and that makes it good. I think they're running
Well,
us
invite
out of
everybody
here.
to see us on Facebook. Come visit us on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Davis CDL at Truck Driving School, or give us a shout out.
What about your phone number?
334-405-8000.
8,000.
Give us a call.
You're the only person that I know your number. I know your number.
It's hard to forget, ain't
It's
it?
hard to- Guys, man, I appreciate y'all. I'm coming down this week and talking to your class. So
Looking forward to
just
it.
good to have you. Just
My
good to have
pleasure.
you.
Thanks
Good
for
to
having
have
us,
you.
and,
And this won't be the last time.
Cool.
Until the next time, hey, Truck Talk is over with for today. Remember to tune in to us next Monday. We will have another school here, and who knows who we'll have from 8:30 to 9:30 next Monday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, safety is our first priority. That's right, safety. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we practice safety. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. Get a job with a safe company, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Hey, at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we got Blue Cross, Blue Shield. Hey, we got a dental plan. Most of all, we match your 401k up to 4% gross pay. 4%, Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
Are you